Welcome to Coffee with Chaos. My name is James, and here is my coffee. That's been sitting there for about 10 minutes. It's starting to get a little cold. It's good. I don't care. Hot coffee, cold coffee, warm coffee. I drink it all. I'm not that picky. I got to thinking earlier today that heat not necessarily good for comic books. Now, I imagine most people just kind of tilted their head to the side and went, duh. But I'm not talking about the heat like in an attic or sitting outside or something like that. I'm talking about the heat from pressing a comic, doing a hot press. And I've heard a lot of different people talk about how they press comics. And the one guy I know, over 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, no, that's way too hot. And I generally do around 160 on anything published before 1995, actually closer to 2000. Anything published after 2000, I go to 130 Fahrenheit. I've been thinking about it, and I wonder what the lowest possible temperature I could use to get a good press out of a comic is. Right now, I'm doing 130. Literally, I mean, I've just pressed 3 or 4 comics from the 80s at 130 degrees, and they turned out great. So what I decided to do is I have a stack of comics here, and you saw these last week. These were the ones that I said they need a clean and a press, and they'd be all right. And they have some wrinkles and some stuff, and they could use a press. Definitely use a clean, too, but that's besides the point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean them up, and I'm going to press each one at a different temperature. One of them will be at 130 degrees because that's the lowest temperature that I've used so far. One of them, I don't know which one, but one of them is going to be room temperature. In other words, it's just going to be a cold press. And those are going to be my 2 control groups. And the rest of them, well, one will be 125, 120, 115, 110, 105, 100 degrees, 95 degrees, 90 degrees. Anything lower than that is pretty much room temperature. So I'm going to do that. It's going to be a long time thing. It's going to take me some time. And I'll take some pictures of before and then after they're pressed. So that's a thought that I've been having. If you like the idea, let me know. If you think it's a stupid idea, let me know. I'm going to do it anyway. Now, the next thing is last week I showed you a comic. This one. And some people said it might be X-Men #2. And they were right. It is an X-Men #2. It's missing a page. Well, let me show you the pictures I took of it. There's, of course, the front. You saw that. And then there's the back of it. And as you can see, there's a tear here. And I put a new piece of newsprint behind that so people could see the tear easily. And then about the 3rd or 4th page. Actually, this is the page for the wrap opposite the one that's missing. And as you can see, somebody cut out Cyclops. And here's the back end of that. So I put it on eBay today on auction. Started it at $9.99 with a buy it now of $100. Very reasonable. Well, the $100 I thought was a little high, but you know, I would have rather it go to an auction. That was about 11:30 my time. And here's, yeah, it's gone. It's sold for the buy it now of $100. And I should be happy about that, right? Because it's sold. And that's supposed to be a good thing. Well, I did a little research into the guy that bought it. And number one, it's going to Canada. And that doesn't bother me, you know. That's no problem. The guy's already paid for it. I'm going to ship it, but I was a little disappointed. And the reason I was disappointed was the guy sells on eBay. Single pages from comics, which means there's probably a really good chance that's going to go up on eBay one page at a time. And that's devastating for a comic like that. I mean, yeah, it's in bad shape, but it doesn't deserve that fate. Oh, and by the way, I printed a color cover for it just so I'd know what it looks like. And give that to him too, on the off chance he decides to keep it instead of cutting it up and selling it on eBay. I'm hoping he's going to put it in a personal collection. But if he decides to cut it up and sell it, well, there's nothing I can do about it. But like I said, it's kind of devastating that it might have that happen. So, what are we doing tonight? I told you about my thoughts on that. I told you about the comic. It's sold for $100. Who knew? Maybe I should have put it at $120. And the reason I did $100 is because I saw several other coverless copies that were complete that sold for like 103, 106. So I figured nobody's going to pay $100 for that. I was wrong. I've got 28 comics that I pressed. Now I've increased the number that I'm pressing every day. But I'm not going to increase the number I'm going to show. In fact, I'm going to decrease the number I show. Instead of showing 28, I'm going to go down to 25 a week that I'm going to show you. And they'll be my favorite 25 out of the 30 that are 30. Let's see. I'll be pressing 35 a week, and I'm going to show you 25, and I'll show you my favorite 25 out of those. Start out with this Puss in Boots comic that I didn't know I had. Classics Illustrated Junior, number 511-576. Dick Brown did the art in it, of course. Just one. I have two, but one of them doesn't work. So, actually, I have three, but two of them don't work. Yeah, I consider this a low-grade copy. So, but yeah, I could make the other one work by messing around with it, with the wiring and unplugging it from one and plugging it into the other every time but I don't want to fool with that. So just one. What I'm going to do is I'll decrease the time from 5 hours to 4 hours. And the cool down from the press, because from there it goes to a 36-hour cold press anyway, so it's not going to make that much difference. So instead of getting a 40-hour cool down, it'll get a 39-hour cool down. I don't see how that's going to make that much difference. Next up, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons number 1. Jan Drusema did the artwork in this, and it turned out really nicely. I'm very happy with it. It is definitely going as part of the collection. Next, we have Aquaman 39, and I showed this a few weeks back. Jim Calafiore did the artwork on that. These, I think, were for beards. I think all of these had to do with beards for a Friday thing. First issue special, number 8. This turned out really, really nice. It's better than the copy I used to have. And this is from 1985, and of course 1975, and of course Mike Grell did the artwork on that cover, as well as the interior art. Next up, we have a Green Lantern number 85, Neil Adams cover, of course, from 1971, and it also turned out really nice. This was pressed at 160 degrees. None of the ones I have tonight were done at 1:30. Next week, almost all of them will be at 1:30. We have Superman 198. Turned out good, not great. You can still see that crease. I'm not gonna try to fix it. I could. I have colored pencils that would probably make that look really nice, but I'm not going to do that. If I was into restoration, I might consider it, but I'm not. So next we have Classics Illustrated Junior number 553-576. This is from 1968, and it's King Thrushbeard. Next up from Bill Walsh did that, and Kurt Swan did the Superman, by the way. Next we have Daring Adventures number 17. And this reprints Green Llama number 3. And the cover's by Ross Andrew, and it was published in 1964. Kind of a neat one there. And again, it turned out pretty nice. Next up, we have Classics Illustrated number 62-62, first print. It's Bret Hardy's Western Stories, and the cover is by H.C. Kiefer. And I like Kiefer. He really does some nice artwork. First print. That's why it's there. Next up, we have from Kerry Miller. It's a Kerry Miller cover. Renegade Rabbit number 1. Turned out as I expected it. It's really nice. And it's from 1986. And it's the good, the bad, and the furry. Next, we have a cover by Marshall Rogers. And this is Detectives Inc. number 1. And that is from Eclipse Comics and published in 1985. I think there are only 2 issues of this, but as far as I know, this is the only one I have. Of course, we can't do this without a Jack Kirby comic, so here we go. Captain Victory and the Galactic Rangers, number 11, from 1983. And of course, it's published by PC Comics. One of my favorite Archie artists did this one, Dan DeCarlo. Dan DeCarlo is a wonderful artist. And this was done in 1986. It's Archie and Me, number 158. No, I don't. I'm not affiliated with anybody. Well, I'm affiliated with my friends, but I'm not a member of any conservationist organization. Next, we have Cheyenne Kid, number 83. San-Ho Kim did the artwork. I say this every single episode. I like San-Ho Kim's artwork. I really do. Next, we have another number 1. The Little Stooges, number 1, from 1972, and Norman Maurer is responsible for that. go back to 1954. I think. Nope. 1951. Famous Stars, number 4. And of course, that's Jane Russell and Robert Mitchum on the cover. Next up, Windy Witch World. And this was a square bound comic, but it turned out pretty decent. It had a spine roll that was unreal, but I got it out, no problem. And this is, I don't know who did the cover. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Keller, but I don't know for sure. Next, we have a color by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, Wonder Woman number 228. And that is from 1977. Got American Flag number 39. Howard Chaykin did the artwork on that, and that's from 1987 also. Or 1987. And next, I have a comic that I guess you guys are probably tired of looking at. I have no idea who did the cover. I know who did the conservation work on it. It's from 1954. It's one of those comics that's almost as old as I am. Archie's Pal Jughead Comics, number 22. I'm not unhappy with it, but I could have done better if I had paid more attention to it. Next, we have Cerebus 38. All I did was press it, humidified it, and pressed it. I wasn't worried about the stains. I could probably get them out, but yeah, I'm not selling it. I'm keeping it, and I'll probably keep it until, they can throw those Cerebus comics in my coffin with me. That'll be fine. Here's a comic you're probably getting tired of looking at. I think I have one more of these, and that's it. Then I'll be done with them. We've got Classics Illustrated Junior, number 549-576, published in the spring of 1969. And Jerry Fasano did the artwork on that one. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Only the ones that need it. Most of the comics that I press, I just use my steamer on. But if it looks like it's been wrinkled or it's had some water damage previously, then I'll go ahead and humidify it first. And also, if it has a really bad spine roll, I'll humidify it before correcting the spine roll and then press it. So that's how I do that. Next up, what do we got here? Carol Ray did the cover for this, Champions. Only some of it, not all of it. Some of it I will direct my daughter to sell upon my death. Contact an auction house and let them deal with the more expensive ones. I coughin' a lot, but that doesn't mean I'm going into the ground anytime soon. This is a Brent Anderson painted cover for Somerset Holmes, another PC comic. And that's Somerset Holmes #1 from 1983. This next cover is one of my favorite Charlton covers of all time. And it's Charlton Bullseye #3. And it's from Ian Carr, did the artwork in 1981. And it's just, I love the cover. What can I say? It's great. If I could only keep one Charlton comic and I had to sell all the rest, I'd probably keep that one. Next up, here's another Archie and Me. This is number 160. Another Dan DiCarlo cover from 1986. Here we have Flash Gordon, number 22. Mel Crawford did the artwork on this one. And it's from 1979. And of course, it was, I think King Comics had it first, and then it went to Charlton, and then it went to Gold Key. I believe that's the way it went. I might be wrong. And finally, from 1952, Crime and Punishment Illustories. This is number 46, and Charles Biro did the artwork. And he's another artist that I really like a lot. So there you go. That's the 28. For cleaning brushes, I don't think it makes any difference what kind of water you use. Because once it's dry, it's dry. The only time I use distilled water really is in my steamer. And that's because I don't want to clog the holes in the steamer. And in these little bottles here that I use with cotton swabs when I'm prepping comics for pressing. Now we got a decision to make. Do we check out what's in this box? Ooh, it's heavy. Yeah, I would definitely put it at more than a 3 now. Probably a 5, maybe a 6. It still has those little dents along the side, a little bit of or do we go through this random box, independent box number 20 that I pulled out of my collection? Which one do we want to do first? Because I'm probably going to do both. It's up to you guys. Which one do you want? Do you want to look at more comics, or do you want to see what's in that box? And that box has all kinds of stuff in it. The first box first. Okay, the first thing in that box is a back issue number 154. And that's the only magazine in the box that I know of. Ooh, Michael wants to look in box number 20. we're going to see that one too. Even if I have to do a separate video on it, we're going to do that. Now, Friday, I will not be having a video on Friday morning for that PEP number 158. And the reason for that is because I don't plan on spending Thanksgiving recording myself doing a video and editing a video. Sorry, guys, I'm just not going to do it. I'll release it either over the weekend or on Monday, and I'll probably wait till Monday and do some other things. Now, what else is in the box? Well, how about a chocolate mousse? Literally, a chocolate mousse. It's one of those Beanie Baby things. There's a whole bunch of them in here. I got a little box to toss them in. Yeah, and there's a second chocolate mousse. These are all going to go on eBay. We've got Patty. And I got two of those also. Who's this? This is Valentino Bear. This is a Curly Bear. I need to get this one on eBay right away. So I will probably post that one on Friday. And here's another Curly Bear, but this one has a sweater. This one is, I have no idea. This one is Dearest. Here we have Peanut. Blackie. They're not all Beanie Babies, by the way. There's some other stuff in here too. This one is Clubby, and he's still in the original plastic. Not that I care. This one is Fetch. Patriot. Okay, I kind of like this one. I'm not keeping it though. Kaleidoscope. Oh, here we go. How about Sam? Looks like I have one more in here. And I may actually keep this one. Doesn't have the tag on it. It's Scorch. And he's a dragon. And I like dragons. So I might decide to keep him. And I got a couple of these. I wonder if I can get it to work. Nope. Yeah, just a couple. Joker duck. I have no idea what this is, but it's Captain America. Looks like some kind of a topper. Maybe off of a juice box or juice drink or something. What's up, Kenneth? Go ahead and say hi to everybody. We got MLP, 1967 MLP. Glad to see you. Just here browsing. Good to see you. Michael Mayrind. I'm going to send a box out to you on Friday. Let's see. And Kenneth Bird. Glad to see you. I hate the baker. Bad news to everybody, but I have glaucoma in my eyes. My wife had an operation for glaucoma, and her vision ended up being better than it was before she contracted glaucoma. She had to wear glasses, and then after the surgery, she didn't need glasses anymore. So that could end up being a good thing. It's a bad thing, but it could, at the end of the day, it could end up being a decent thing. This is a yeah, I can't read the date on it. Doesn't help that it's in Roman numerals. It looks like 1967. Might be 1977. I don't know. Spider-Man. I have the Daredevil for this that I'm not going to sell. But the Spider-Man, that's probably an eBay item. Some videos here. I'll dig them all out and then show them to you after I get them all out. Let's see. Bloodfest, and it's autographed by the guy that played Butcher. And it's in there. Let's see. We've got Wrath of Khan, Star Trek 2, or Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan. I think these are all from a video store. Yeah, Blockbuster Classics. Christmas Carol. I don't have a VCR anymore. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? The Mummy? Ooh. I got to get a VCR. The Land Before Time. I need to get a VCR. Is this in here? Yes, it is. E.T. Care Bears to the rescue! And so dear to my heart. What else we got in here? Got another beanie. This one is Summertime Fun, and it is actually in a case. And this one is Cinta, Cinta. Let's see, what is this? Who is this? I can't read it. His leg's in the way. I think it says Precious. Yeah. Here is a Deadpool. Might throw that in Michael's box. There's a Wolverine, just like that Captain America earlier. Pretty sure that it looks like it's from some sort of children's juice thing. Here's a lanyard of Spider-Man. What else we got here? Some albums. Footloose. And it's in there. Unfortunately, the sleeve is not in. Oh, yeah, the sleeve is in there too. I used to have this many years ago. Simon and Garfunkel. Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme. No sleeve. Darn it. Wind Song, John Denver. And it does have the sleeve. Here at last. Bee Gees Live. And it has one of the sleeves, but not both of them. Unless they're both in the same. Yeah, it just has one of the sleeves, it looks like. It's a 2-album set. Got Hasten Down the Wind by Linda Ronstadt. This looks like another one. Don't Cry Now, also by Linda Ronstadt. And it has the sleeve inside of it. Billy Joel, 52nd Street. I saw him in concert a long time ago. Here's a second copy of Wind Song. And it has the sleeve, of course. So. Bonnie Raitt, Streetlights. John Denver's Greatest Hits. Don't Cry Now by Linda Ronstadt. Does it have a sleeve? Yeah. It has a sleeve, but it's in pretty bad shape. The album cover itself is in pretty bad shape, but that can be repaired. Pinocchio soundtrack. Record's in there, no sleeve. It's in bad shape. I can fix it. But it's when I say bad shape, it's the glue's coming apart. But a little bit of nori paste could fix that right up. Take that tape off of there, make it look decent. Snow White, just the cover, but the cover might sell better than the record. All About Dragons. And Lady and the Tramp, and it does have the booklet in there, which is cool. And there's a bunch of little golden books, but they're all they're mostly religious, so I'll probably donate them to the church. Jungle Book, I'll keep that one. The Noah's Ark, the Egg Book, I'll probably hang on to that. Animal Daddies and My Daddy, I'll probably hang on to that one. Favorite Nursery Tales, I'll keep that. Donate that one to the church. Charlie, I'll hang on to that one. This one I might be able to sell. That one might sell. Little Red Hen. Another one for the church. Another one for the church. "12 Days of Christmas." Little Golden Mother Goose. None of these are first prints. Bible stories. Little Golden Book of Hymns. Heroes of the Bible. Actually, I might put those together as a lot and just try to sell them as a lot too. And you never know, they might be something that will sell. We've got book and record. 3 Little Pigs. 10 Little Indians. I probably can't sell that one on eBay. It's a shame. Hansel and Gretel. Now, all of these do have the records so far. Bugs Bunny. Gingerbread Man. Yep. Cinderella. No, they'd be 10 Little Indigenous Americans. This is just a regular Tigger and Winnie the Pooh. Bugs Bunny. Monchichi, happy birthday. Dumbo. The Donald Duck book. And the Mickey Mouse book. And I have to decide, am I going to sell these or am I going to keep them? I like that stuff. Almost done. Had to dig down to the very bottom. Illustrated Classic Editions. I'm going to probably put these with my Big Little books. Captain is Courageous, because they're done in the same way that the Big Little books are. Ben-Hur, Great Expectations, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, The Prince and the Pauper, The Swiss Family Robinson, and yeah, why not? You see, I'm currently reading this. So, of course, look what I just got. I'm going to keep reading this one. So, yeah, I think I'll stick these with my Big Little books, because those are cool. And that is what was in that heavy box. More coffin padding. I'm going to have a very uncomfortable coffin. Okay, what's next? Pull some comics out. These are from independent box number 20. And from Blackthorn Publishing, we have Street Wolf number 1. Street Wolf number 2. Street Wolf number 3. I've never read these. I don't know why. Probably because it's Blackthorn, and Blackthorn, the stories generally weren't that great. But this one was. This is good stuff here. The Twisted Tantrums of the Purple Snit, number 1. And number 2. Then we have some comics that I'm not going to show you. I'll show you the one that's not X-rated. Warrior Porn Star. And there's 2 alternate covers that I'm not going to show you because they show more than they should. Oh, yeah. Xena versus Busty. This one is, I have no idea where I got this. Oh, I bought this one. I got a whole bunch of stuff that had stickers on it, and I got them for like nothing, so I took them. Little White Mouse, and I have no idea what number it is. Series 4, issue 2. And we have City of Heroes in number 9. Number 10. Number 11. And number 12. And since I don't have the first 8, I've never read those. From Blue Water Comics, we have Nanny and Hank number 2. And it's actually in color. Kind of neat artwork. I mean, it's not bad. Bill the Bull, 1 shot, 1 bourbon, 1 beer. And of course, I have both the covers. That's from Boneyard Press. This is Babylon Crush #1. And that's from 1995. Big Trouble in Little China #11 from Boom Studios. And #20. And Big Trouble in Little China Escape from New York #5 of 6. Black Badge #2. The Boom Studios 10 years celebration 2015 Free Comic Book Day special. I guess I'm into the Boom Studios stuff. Coda. I like this cover. From 2018, and it's #1. Custer #1. Custer #2. Custer #3. Custer #4. #5. #6. And #7. Oh, and there's more. There's #8. The Empty Man #1. Kind of like that cover. Escape from New York #11. Fence 4. Fairy Quest #1. Fairy Quest Outlaws #1. Fairy Quest Outlaw #2. Yeah, you can throw them in a box for me, Michael. I'll take them. Give me a read just to read a few of them. Incorruptible #10. Irredeemable #13. Jonesy #8. Lucy Dreaming #1. Free Comic Book Day. Lumberjanes. Shape of Friendship #1. Lumberjanes #5. Lumberjanes is #9, second print. Magic #2. Misfit City #3. Munchkin #8. Clive Barker's Next Testament #1. #2. #3. Once and Future #3. And Polarity #2. Here we go again. Protocol Orphans, number 3. Red Mother, number 7. Red Mother, number 8. The Rinse, number 2. Ronan Island, number 1. Oh, now this is my kind of comic here. Six Gun Gorilla, number 1. Soldier Zero, number 10. Steed and Mrs. Peel, number 8. Yep. And of course, the TV show that comes from was called The Avengers. Steven Universe, number 4. Valen the Outcast, number 1. Welcome Back, number 1. I don't know what printing this is, but it's We Only Find Them When They're Dead, number 1. And number 3. Brainstorm Comics, Anatomic Bombs, Angelissa. The Art of Kirk Lindo, Volume 1. And here's the sketch edition, which has a certificate signed by Kirk Lindo. Baby Angel X, number 1. And this was the nude edition. Wow, this one needs help. Bethany Vampire, number 0, and it needs I need to put this in the humidity chamber and press it. Some Century, Blood Hunter, number 1. The Dark Fringe, Spirits of the Dead, number 1. These are all from Brainstorm Comics, by the way. Number 2. Legends of Luxura, Gold, number 1. The Legends of Luxura Nude Edition, number 1. I'm covering up the naughty bits. Vampirotica, number 1. Number 2. Number 7. And I like Kirk Lindo's art, and that's why I have these, by the way. It's number 8. That is number 20, or number 21, excuse me. This is number 22. Patrick, glad to see you, buddy. Number 26. Another number 26. Number 27. Number 33. And I don't think my hands are big enough. Yeah, maybe. Another number 33. Number 39. I'm just going to skip that one completely because I can't cover it up. Number 42. Number 44. Number 49. Vamperotica Annual number 1. Vamperotica Tails number 3. Vamperotica Tails number 4. The Vampire Tour book. And Vampire Bites number 1. Some interesting stuff you may never have seen before. And maybe you have. I don't know. Did a magazine size Vamperotica also. I have a bunch of those somewhere. I have no idea where. Okay, Vampire Confessions number 1. And I'm not going to show the nude edition. The Vampirus Luxura number 1. Convention book number 3. Luxura and Widow Bloodlust. And here's the luxury edition of Luxura and Widow Bloodlust Omega. War Goddess, and I got this from the comic book realm. I supported them for a while, and I got some free books out of it. Issue number 2 of Shaolin Cowboy. Bleeding Cool, and this is Valiant. Valiant Returns. Yeah, it's not really a comic book, so. This is Fatal number 1 from Broadway Comics. And number 3. And number 4. And number 5, and this one is autographed by who? By Jim Shooter. It has a certificate. We got Powers That Be number 2. Number 3. Number 6. Got Shadow State number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Here's Starseed number 7. And number 8. And I don't know why I have these in here, but, you know, BRZRKR. That's the way it's pronounced, BRZRKR. Here's a Caliber Rounds number 7. Don't see those too much. Construct number 5. Kilroy was here, number 7. The Land, number 1. Legend Lore, number 6. And the Boston Bombers on the other side. Part 3. I don't know what's in these boxes. I put stuff in these boxes about 15 years ago. I have no idea what's in here. The Marquis. The Marquis Desprelos. The Mechanoids, number 1. Mr. number 1 with some rat chew on the edges. Negative Burn, number 7. They were selling them cheap for a while there. Number 23. Number 36. Yeah, this is my favorite cover for the Negative Burn. It's number 37, I believe. Yep, 37. Just cool. Number 44. Oz, number 17. This was supposed to be pretty good, but I never had enough of them to read any of them. So, oh, and Boston Bombers, the first installment. I probably have all of those, all 4 installments. Packin's Land, number 4, and this one is, yeah, it needs to go in the, yeah, it needs to press and humidity. Amazing Tales. This is a premiere thing. Talks about things that are coming out. And we have Amazing Comics, number 1. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you too, Diecast. And like I said earlier, there won't be a video released Friday morning because I'm not going to edit tomorrow, and I'm not going to do any. Yeah, I'm not going to record myself doing a bunch of stuff. Dangerous Secrets, number 1. Experimentals, number 1. Quivers, book 2. Raven Chronicles, number 1. Raven Chronicles, number 12 and Boston Bomber, second installment. I told you I probably have all of those. Razor Knights, #1. The Realm, #14. I have more of these somewhere. I don't know where. It's probably under a different publisher. Scythe, #1. Oh, #1 of 1. There you go. Storm Quest, #2. War of the Worlds, #1. Did you? I don't. Like I said, I haven't looked in that box in many, many years, so I wouldn't know about it. War of the Worlds, #2. #3. #5. The Zone Continuum, #1. And this is also from Caliber Press, but I think it's early. Nope, it's late, 1992. And you guys don't want to see what else is in the box, right? Yeah, you guys don't want to see these, right? It's the last ones in the box. I can't show all of them. There's a bunch of them I can't show. Well, I can show part of them. Okay, I'll go ahead and show them. We've got Carnal Comics, Brittany Andrews. No, what? True stories of the old film stars, told by the stars themselves. And I have a photo cover that I can't show all of. Because, yeah. And then we've got one of Christy Lake, which, again, I can't show it. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. And Christina Angel. Oh, here's one I can actually show. Hypatia Lee. Jenna Jameson. Kendra Jade. Kimberly Cups. Annie Sprinkle. Lisa Ann. Marilyn Starr. And the actual Porn Star Fantasies Told by the Stars Themselves, #1. And that has Alicia Rio, Asha, Mary Jane, and I can't read the last one. So yeah, that's what's in those. You didn't want to see them anyway. So that's what was in the independent box number 20. Like I said, I don't know what's in these boxes. Card Shop Reality. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, buddy. Time for some coffee. So what do you think about this? And the fact that the guy that bought it is probably going to take it apart and sell individual pages. I mean, a deal is a deal. He paid the buy it now price, so I pretty much have to sell it to him. Have to ship it, I mean. Well, I put it on eBay at auction, starting at $9.99 with a buy it now of $100, and it sold at $100. The last two that sold were complete. They weren't missing any pages or any bits of panel, and they sold for like 102 and 106. So I thought $100 is more than anybody's going to pay, and I listed it this morning, and it sold today. So I have a feeling the guy sells on eBay, and he sells individual pages on eBay. So he's probably going to put those at anywhere from $20 to $40 a page. And the sad part is he'll get it. But I won't do it. I can't do that. I can't break up a comic and sell it like that. I just can't do it. It's not in me. I like to have comics complete, or as complete as I can get them. And coverless comics that go in my collection, I print out a color copy for the cover so that I have it. It's just, that's what I do. That's how I do it. I think it's I'm not happy about it if that's what he's going to do. Now, I don't know that for a fact. He might buy it because he needs a copy as a placeholder for his collection. In which case, that's great. I just hope I don't check his channel out someday and see the pages individually, because that'll be heartbreaking, needless to say. But people do that, and heck, I got so many down here. I might do it on some of them. The ones that are really missing a lot of pages. I did figure out two of those. The Master Comics, of course, number 88, that was complete. Didn't have a cover, and so I printed a cover out for that. And I think I'm going to hang on to that, of course. And Space Adventures number 10. No, Master Comics was missing a page, but when I printed the front cover, I was also able to get the inside front cover, which is the first page. And then Strange Adventures, this was number 10, so I printed the cover out on that, and that's somewhat complete. Interior was complete. It was just missing the front cover. So actually, it was missing the front and back cover. As long as I have the front cover so I know what it looks like, I'm happy. So that was a good thing. Yeah, I'm going to send it to him. That's all there is to it. Like a deal is a deal. I put it up there. I put a price on it. They paid the price. I ship it to them. a deal is a deal. That's the way I work. Should I have put it up for more? Maybe. Maybe I should have put a buy it now of 150. But I didn't. So I have to, and he might have popped at 150. I don't know. I know that I'll probably only get about $90 out of it, $85 or $90 out of it once eBay gets their cut. But I'm not disappointed with that. That comes close to paying for everything I got. So, yeah. No, it isn't. And I agree with you 100%. Opinions are not always facts. My hope is that he puts it in a collection, or that he needs it for a collection. But if he decides to cut it up and sell it individually, hey, I made money off of it. If he makes money off of it, that's good on him, even if I don't agree with the way he's going to do it, or way he might do it. Will I tell you who bought it? Nope. Not gonna. There's no way I would do that. I won't do anything like that ever. I don't reveal who buys stuff from me. I did press another book that came out really good. I'm going to go get it. I don't normally show these because this does not belong to me. The guy that brought this to me and asked me to press it, when he bought it at like a flea market. And there was a woman writing him a receipt on the comic. And she was bearing down. And so it had all kind of writing indentations here and along here. And they are 100% completely gone now. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. Since this is for somebody else, I didn't put my label on the back. I just decided not to. He's a good friend of mine anyway. I've known him for probably 10, 15 years. He used to be a manager where I worked. So. Yeah, I understand that. And I don't have a problem with that. Kind of. I wish they would just print out what they want and cut it and then do it, but they don't. Yeah, I went through and got rid of a lot of blue people. Got rid of you by accident. I didn't mean to get rid of you. We'll get you back on there. I'll have you back up in no time. Next week, you'll be blue again. Don't worry. That was an accident. I think that's going to be it for tonight. I showed you a lot of stuff. Anybody need a Spider-Man lanyard? Everybody, take care. Have yourself a great Thanksgiving. I'd say don't overeat, but that would be stupid because I know everybody's going to. Have yourself a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you next Wednesday. And don't forget, no video on Friday for PEP number 158. So I won't send it to you, Michael. Don't worry. So take care, everybody, and we will see you next week. Bye.